Oh, hey, come on in. Make yourselves at home. Happy Thanksgiving. My name's Nigel, and I know snacks. And today I got these special Thanksgiving chips from 7-Eleven. Turkey and gravy and pumpkin pie. Let's dig in. This counts as Monday's video. I'm not doing two this week.
What you know about Sam? 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 I know all about snacks.
So these actually have completely different little descriptions on the back. I thought it'd be, cookie cutter. This is how we do this, plus turkey, etc. But yeah, these are nice. It's like a little 2-course meal. Let's just get into it. If there's anything to be thankful for this holiday season, it's these incredible turkey and gravy kettle style potato chips. They're big, hearty, farm-raised potatoes that have been kettle cooked in small batches and sprinkled with a festive seasoning of turkey and gravy flavor. Turkey and gravy flavor. Grab a bag and make this a holiday you'll never forget. So these kind of just look like anything. I don't know. They just kind of smell like regular chips. No, they don't. I don't know if it's turkey smelling, but it's got an upsetting scent to it. It's got a couple different kinds of flavoring on there. Some of it's green, which is weird. But yeah, it's like a nice bubbly old kettle chip. Come on, dude. Let's give this a lick. There's a couple layers to it. Like at first you're like, oh, this is nice, and then the second thing comes in. It's definitely got the gravy taste. Like I was talking to my friend Victoria earlier, and like turkey's kind of always super dry and nasty, so you always have to put a bunch of gravy on it. So that kind of makes sense. And let's be honest, like the best turkey is basically the worst chicken. Yeah. It almost reminds me more of the stuffing. Does anyone still put stuffing in the turkey? It's like just a separate dish now, right? Like, how do you get it out? You like break the bones apart and just dig in? That's fucked up. We're civilized people now. These are actually kind of good. My friend Amber said so, and I believed her. And I definitely believe her now. A guy can have lady friends. It doesn't have to mean anything, you guys. Grow up. So it says this has turkey and gravy seasonings, and then has a parentheses. Natural flavors might be meat. It probably is, but so there's no dairy in here, but there might be meat as a natural flavor. So I guess take your chances if you're not into meat. A lot of people aren't these days, and that's fine. That's dumb when people get pissed off at vegetarians. Just like, don't be like, well, no, be like, I don't eat meat. It's fine. You know, sometimes you gotta bring your own shit. I do that at parties with what I like to drink. I don't trust nobody. I'd say these are like, I'll finish this bag. I won't buy another one, but I won't hate eating these. They're totally fine. You know, it's a little experience, but it's not like, you know, you might visit, you don't want to move there. Just One bag should be plenty. Unless you love them. And then you can keep getting them. I don't know why. I'm not the boss. Alright, next up we got pumpkin pie flavor. Indulge yourself this holiday season with pumpkin pie kettle style potato chips from 7 Select. It's the perfect snack chip to celebrate the season and the seasonings. You guys got that? Do you get it? We've cut and cooked hearty farm-grown potatoes in small batches and then added a dash of pumpkin pie seasoning for your delicious delight. Because everyone loves alliteration. Because society is crumbling. Not pumpkin spice, but it's probably the same thing. It says pumpkin pie seasoning. I don't know if pumpkin spice is its own thing enough to be in the ingredients. And you know what? Don't get pissed about people liking pumpkin spice. It's fine. You know, it's 3 months a year. Maybe 4. You don't have to eat it. No one's taking your favorite, I don't know, your Big Mac and putting pumpkin on it and saying this is the only option. Let people have their shit. Like, no one's getting pissed off that there's bacon flavored everything now. That's a smash cut. Oh. That's a smash cut. Who is... It's not medicine, you guys. Just let me open it. God. What the fuck? Oh. Ooh, pumpkin smell right away. That is some orange chip. Eat that orange chips. That actually smells exactly like pumpkin pie. Like, not just pumpkin flavor, like that weird, thick, I don't know. Pumpkin pie is like, it tastes great, but it's kind of weird. When you break it down to its components, it's just like, it's like flan. But thicker. I'm kind of stoked about these. Yeah, so these don't look that different from like any kind of maybe barbecue flavor, sour cream and cheddar. There isn't really anything to talk about. There's a little bit of brown specks on there. Might be brown sugar. That's cool. This the old. I keep saying lick test because someone was like, "You got to keep doing that," and it was just instinct. And now it's routine. Now it does seem a little more like pumpkin spice than the actual pie. It's like just this side of being too sweet. It's definitely interesting. Yeah, you lose. There's something in the smell that doesn't get in your mouth that makes it seem just like pumpkin pie with the smell. But I might just give the rest of these away. I don't think I'm going to be finishing these. There's a lot of cinnamon. Yeah, so these are... They smell better than they taste. These are kind of a hard pass for me. I think sweet potato chips are kind of... They're a fool's errand. Have I had any good ones? You know what? Cheetos Cinnamon Twists? Whatever those were? Sweetos. Sweetos, cinnamon. Those are pretty good. But those weren't potato chips. Because potatoes have this naturally savory taste to them. The corn puff, before you put anything on it, it's basically styrofoam. There's like no taste to it. If you really like pumpkin pie, go for these, but otherwise, no, even if you do, just get some pumpkin pie. It's exactly the right time of year to eat pumpkin pie instead of pumpkin pie kettle chips from 7-Eleven. And you know what? Despite what I just said about sweet chips, I'm going to try these peach cobbler 7-Eleven chips that I got a while ago and haven't tried yet. Because why would you get 2 bags of these? These. Those? Them. These. Theirs? Hers. Hers is good chips. Just in time for summer, so you can see how long I've had these sitting around. 7-Eleven brings the flavors of a backyard barbecue to our famously crunchy kettle-cooked potato chips for a snacking experience reminiscent of warm summer days and family fun. The full, fruity flavor of old-fashioned peach cobbler dances delectably on this amazingly sweet summertime dessert chip. Yeah, the expiration date's still in 2 months, so it's fine. I don't know if I've ever had peach cobbler at a barbecue. Like, if you have something sweet, it's usually watermelon. Why does it have to be a backyard barbecue? Like, you could have it in the front yard. You could have it on the alley. Go to a park. They got those little grills set up sometimes. Rarely. And people always do nasty shit to those anyways. Please be good to me this time. What is the... Oh. God. Making me get rough over here. Shit's rough nowadays. I don't know what I'm gonna do. These almost just look like plain potato chips. I'm sorry I don't have a light right on top of my camera, but... Everything's DIY these days, or DUI. If anything, I can kind of smell the ice cream on the top of the label, on the top of the cobbles. The peach cobblestone. Yeah, I'm not even going to zoom in on this because it looks exactly like any potato chip. There's literally nothing to talk about on this. They're kind of thin though. You can sort of see through them. Oh. It takes a second for the flavor to hit, and then it tastes like artificial peach and artificial cream, I'm guessing. Made from tapioca. It says natural. You know what? You probably can't find these anymore. I'm not going to tell you what's in them because if you got a diet and you want to try them, it doesn't matter. If you get a time machine, I will give you my phone number. I think because of the crunchiness of the chip and the sweetness, this really reminds me of fried ice cream. I used to get that all the time as a kid at Las Fuentes on Lake Street in Oak Park. I miss that place, man. They had tacos with like little bits of potato in them. That's where I fell in love with tamales. It's like, it could be acceptable, and then that peach taste creeps up on me. And there's still this just like salty aftertaste, like a potato chip. I don't know, man. Who was like, yeah, we'll do that. Like, there's so many stages a product has to get through. Someone has to pitch it. Well, first of all, someone has to come up with it. Then they have to have the balls to pitch this in front of other adults. Other adults have to say okay. Then they have to, make a test batch, and people have to taste them. And then that's when the graphic design part comes in. I don't know how stuff like this happens. The aftertaste is almost like a sour peach now. fucking hate it. It's just, it's so close to being passable, but kind of feels sick. It's not even like my stomach, it's just the way these tastes hit. It feels wrong, and my body is rejecting it. Is it funny to keep doing this to myself? I feel like I really ran that joke into the ground with the Oreos video. These chips should be in prison. Don't forget to like it.
What you know about snacks? I know all about snacks.